Welcome to the Smoke Shack. That's right. That's a beautiful thing that we got going on here today. So, oh, look at my fuzzy. So just so you know, today's goal is to go ahead and revisit the rafters. So what we're going to do is we are going to head up to the top and make sure that they are perfectly square and evenly spaced and exactly where we want them, because the next thing we're doing is the 2x4s that go all the way across the top. So the 2x4s are what the metal roofing is going to sit on. So if the rafters are square and right where we want them, when we put the 2x4s on, the metal will be square and right where we want that. So in today's episode, preparing for the metal roof, and if you're lucky, and if I'm lucky, possibly the concrete pad that's going to go right there. So anyway, more of Keith's Smoke Shack, part 4. Booyah! Okay, so per usual, we've come up with a different plan than what we started with. All right, so we're going to come from this board and put a 10-footer all the way over there, and the same thing on the other side. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the 2x4s up, then bridge the gap between this board and that board over there, so that we have a complete 100% 21, so that we don't have to cut any metal panels. So 21 this way to this way, roughly 16 that way to that way. In order to do that, all I gotta do is put them up, and then we can do a chalk line after we measure side to side, square to square, corner to corner, get them perfect, make our chalk line, and then I can just use a skill saw and cut them, and then stain the ends. That seems like a whole lot. It's a whole lot less work, I think. So I'm just going to do some screwing and straightening out of these boards. I'm going to lock in the rest of these hurricane ties. So those hurricane ties all there just need to be screwed into these guys, but that board's bowed, so I want to straighten it out. So a little bit of screwing, whole lot of screwing. Is that going to hit? Nope. That will not hit. This will hit. Going down this way. No, I said no. I said no. Battery's dead. I got one screw in. Stuff. I'm thirsty. All right, so I've got my fat behind up there to stand on top to push those down so that they can be screwed into the hurricane brackets, so they're not all bowed up and they're all meeting properly. Then we went and screwed all of those guys in. We've got a few more to do. Now we got to do this piece right here. So there's a brace that goes right here, because this is a long board and there's nothing to like connect it from end to end, and we're using only half hurricane brackets on the ends. Like eventually when we put the 2x4s up, those will hold them where they need to be, but until then I want it to be straight. So we measured it out. It's 24.5 on this side, 25 on the other, and we'll go up here and do that. And it turns out that I had a temporary board in here. Ow, my leg, that hurt. Ouch. And that temporary board was in the right spot, and it was the right length, and I didn't have to take it down, but I did anyway because I'm an idiot. That's okay, that's fine. Oh, that's the wrong driver. Don't be an idiot. Close your ears, this is gonna hurt. Close your ears, it's gonna hurt. Something I'm totally not happy about. That's a chigger. That's a chigger right there. That's a chigger. Die, 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 die. Oh, oh, got him. Close your ears. And close your ears. And nope. Nope. Oh, that's bent. That's bent. That's bent bad. Oh, my knee hurts. Why do I do this? I'm not sure it's worth it. Oh, got a bruise on my knee. All right, now I just gotta tie that to that, and then that'll be all. And then we're on to the next things. So yeah, that's right. Up in the air, stuff is happening. I'm gonna run a saw in the air. It's gonna be great. Stuff and things. Please, man, may I have some more? Let's see. I'll put this one in my side pocket here. All right, what else we got going on? All right, so these boards have to be cut off, and I need a 25 for that side over there, just like this side over here in the middle. So what's going to happen is I'm going to just use this in its current spot as the sawhorse that I need. I'm going to go ahead and mark my line, but I'm going to use this guy as yeah, and then my saw. And I got to cut it flush over there. And look right. Looks right. $25. 25. Thank you. Use my face to get that guard up. All right. Oh man, that's perfect. Dude, it's just like a little sliver of shave on this face right here where it was proud anyway. Oh, so good. Call the Perkins brothers, tell them I'm ready to work for them. I got their belt and everything. Huh. All right, I gotta go do that again. Oh, hey. So since these guys are on the ends and they won't hold the diamondy shaped ones, got this guy. Help us keep it upright and on, and then keep it from lifting, because, you know, sometimes we get some really strong wind and we want everything to be sturdy. Anyway, up I go. All right. So we got all of the bracing done, all the cutting off the little sides. Still got a bunch of like trim pieces to put up before we can put lattice and things up. But here's the 2x4s that will go up on the top. Only like 3 or 4 more trips of these. How you feel about them apples? Okay, so we have 2 feet. Every 2 feet marked, right? And so we'll have 2x4s going along this way every 2 feet. And this will keep us all lined up. Right? Think this is gonna work? Ready, set. Yeah! Ish. Okay. You got it tight? You got it? All right. We'll go to the next one. And tight. Did it leave a mark? I don't know if I can reach the next one. Nope.
All right.
Whoa, that's not level. So then, once this is all marked, and we do this throwing thing again. Thank you. Yeah, right there is the next one, I think. So anyway, once we get all this done, then I get to huff 2x4s up here and screw them down. Okay, you ready, set? No, no. Oh no, you got it. That was a bad throw. That was my bad. I was throwing towards the, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. Okay, pull tight. Oh, jeez. Okay, pull tight. Real tight. And mark it. Oh, well, here we are. Smoke Shack build video number 4 coming to a close. If you look above me, we have almost all of the 2x4s in place. We just got to do a couple down the middle and this guy right here because we had some wood that sucked basically. But yeah, if you can see that right there, we run out of screws. Dishy got hit in the head by a battery, so we're calling it a day. We're gonna go get some sushi probably. See if we can get that guy right there, yeah. Get some sushi and some screws and some boards. But yeah, that's what she looks like right now. It's beautiful towards the sunset. Really nice and solid. I was jumping around all up there, monkeying around, screwing those boards in, and she's barely moving. Obviously, we'll do some more cross members and everything. There's going to be some lattice down in the bottom of this guy right here, and on the front side in that top part, there'll be lattice in there. What we're probably going to be working on next, though, in the next video, will be concrete. So I got to get my big fat behind over here with a rake all this out and get it level. Not all that per se, but just this right here, because that's where the concrete's going to go. This eventually will be an entire, from there to there will be this much of a prep station, and then underneath will be where the wood goes, so I can feed the smoker, and basically I'll stand right here. So that's right, Smoke Shack video number, I think it's 4. 4, man, 4. But yeah, this is what it's going to look like in here. Like lattice down there. It's going to be amazing. Countertops, yeah. Countertop right there to sit and chill on. Bench built in. Countertop right here. There's going to be a nice little built-in bench right outside. Lattice in those holes up there. Metal roof up there. And then this is the smoke area right here. Right here. Smoker. And grill. Grill there. Smoker here. People there chilling. People there chilling. People there chilling right there. Hammock chair right there, hanging down. Trees surrounding the place. That's a black cherry over there. That's a black cherry over there. That's a cedar. That's an oak behind me. We have surrounded the place with pumpkins, tomatoes, a whole bunch of different kind of, basil. All kinds of different kinds of basil. And of course, we'll have a rosemary hedge around the front right here. Yeah, so this place is gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Like videos of the flying around and stuff, la la la. Hope to see you next time. Hope everyone's having a great time. Bye!